I have just received the 4 micro lights from ADJ. That is the Micro Star, the Micro 3D, the Micro Galaxian and the Micro Hypnotic. The Micro series of lights have long been renowned as packing plenty of punch for their small size. They all give differing effects and will give a very interesting variation to the coloured spots so prevalent amongst normal LED lights. On the back of each unit there's an on-off switch, a DC 12-volt input, a spirally little antenna pickup for the remote control, an adjusting knob for slow or fast movement of the laser, plus of course the centre cooling fan. The remote control features a position for auto sound, blackout when you want to suddenly kill the light, colour and direction of the laser patterning. Okay, here's the front of the micro units. You can see the output holes for the red and green lasers. Here we can see again all of these lasers comply with FDA standards. Notice on the outside of the box it says American DJ, Los Angeles, California, etc. But just above there, if you look closely, it actually says made in PRC, made in the People's Republic of China. So I guess the Chinese yen is so relatively undervalued compared to the US dollar that even ADJ are apparently subcontracting the manufacture of at least some of their lights to PRC. Here's the Micro Galaxian in my dining room. Look at the effects that this small unit does produce. It really packs a punch for its small size. This is the Micro Star, similar to the Galaxian, except it does form those interesting star patterns. Or from a unit that's little larger than a cake of butter or margarine. If you operated 2 of them in conjunction, it would certainly be a wonderful effect. This is the Micro 3D. It looks like a rotating green cylinder. When used in conjunction with another one, maybe 2 micro lights, certainly give an interesting pattern to the room. Now I've flicked the switch and you can actually stop the column from rotating altogether. What it does is give an array of red lights merging into a fairly dense array of green. The switch has been now set to about half speed, so you can see that the 3D column is rotating at approximately half the speed of what it was. Here we are, back at full speed, and that green column is going out of control, spinning like a drunken sailor. Now here is the Micro Hypnotic. It gives a kaleidoscope of spiderweb patterns, red and green. Certainly something different. Enough to make a drunk person think that he or she is even drunker than what they are. For double the impact, I'll be using these micro lights in pairs. Either the Galaxian with the 3D, or the star with the Hypnotic, or whatever. Used in pairs, that'll give a very interesting effect to a large room or a medium-sized hall. Something different from the coloured blobs so prevalent in the normal LED disco type lights. The only thing about lasers, as mentioned, be careful if buying them from China at cheap prices, because you don't know with their high power ratings whether they could cause potential eye damage.
Every day I'm shuffling.